Today, I'm here with my friends Grant and Christine, who have turned their passion for arrowhead collecting into a new art form. How long have you been collecting arrowheads?
I've been collecting arrowheads about 20 years now.
What inspired you to turn this into an art form?
It was actually my wife's, Christine's, idea to turn it into an art form, but it all started when I bought a 40,000 artifact and arrowhead collection from the Sahara Desert.
Grant has assembled the top pieces of the collection into this display cabinet. Want to tell us about some of these pieces?
Sure. What we have here is we've got some African bracelets. They're around 8,000 years old, and they're just a stone bracelet. We also have these beads, which are 1,000-year-old pottery beads, which are neat because they've got different designs on every single bead, so they're all hand done. These here are all lip librets and ear librets, and we're getting...
So like they put them in their lip?
Yeah, they put them in their lip, they put them in their nose. You know, you've seen pictures of that in magazines and stuff. And then we're coming across into these. We've got some more lip librets, different beads. There's quite a unique little square bead there. And then into the arrowheads. The arrowheads that aren't as well defined with the flaking like this, they're the older ones, and they date back up to about 20,000 years. Then if we go across into these ones, this is where we really get into the better flaking, and they're 8 to 10,000 years old.
Out of the 40,000 arrowheads, there was only about 10,000 that Grant wanted to keep for his collection, so he needed to know what to do with the other 30,000, how to sell them.
So I came up with the idea of turning it into art. So welcome to my workspace. As you can see, I had a lot of various colors and sizes of arrowheads to choose from with which I could put together the artwork.
That is an incredible piece. What is the significance of that?
Well, every native person has a spirit guide, and so this particular native, for me, his spirit guide ended up being a wolf. And the stars that I put in everything are from my heritage background because I'm part Cree, so this is part of my native heritage.
What is the process you use to create these works of art?
So what I usually do is just start with a concept drawing, 1 minute quick outline, because details won't show up anyway. From there, what I do is I select a frame, felt, what I'm going to build on, and then I'll start using my picture as a guidelines, but then I will then start arranging the arrowheads to create my design. So what I usually do is I select various colors and shapes of arrowheads in order to create the accurate design. I start with various selections of colors and shapes of arrowheads.
Once you have the design put down on the felt, what is the next step?
Well, basically we finish the actual artwork and then start gluing it together. We use a glue that will not damage the arrowhead in any way, so it's a water-soluble glue. So this is a sample of a finished product once we have completed the gluing process and the framing process.
What is the significance of this piece?
Well, basically this is one of the native folklores or tales, and it talks about facing your fears. So this is the person in the middle, and they're faced with a serpent. And if they don't show any fear and face the serpent head on, another serpent will appear and also look at you straight on. And if you hold your ground, show no fear, the two serpents will look at each other and they will frighten each other away. So it's a great fable about facing your own fears.
How long does it take to complete one of these?
Oh, the artwork can take anywhere between 2 to 7 days. I made one that I remade 5 times.
And where is your art available for sale?
We have a website. It's called Haida inspiredart.com.